Kevin De Bruyne. Ofrinji ba ya announce say okono. As a bono or the nibre any ding, and he wants to sort of send a statement to Man City for Sheikh Mansour mo, Chiki Pakistan mo, and let them understand say ABA Hugo Vienna neighbor. And on no sporting direction no. What you say on many. But who Chiki there, you know that I can play here. And yesterday after the game, when interviewers went to Kevin De Bruyne, Okachi almost said, I have shown them that I can still play here. Yes. And the man believes on the ball. No question say rich. Minicity for ne again. Eh? There is a thin line between how we play and what pa. Na men aso say be man akọ. No one sheni nostalgia. And I said the attack and the memories, no. Everyone can say okay, yen keeping it kakra. One sheni ya, yen keeping it kakra. Unko to the next young player which meant to so no number. If you delay, not as what you want them. Work to be not as what you want them. No blockades are crown. Then it affects your sporting project. You can always be wrong. Kevin Ako. No go to young player, but no have a failure. But teams have come to understand that they need to be brutal. Baby, I sit here, Bruno. They have to move on from Kevin De Bruyne. Say, Kevin De Bruyne can't survive about Chelsea. I will accept him because Chelsea team is a team. Kevin will not play for 10, 20 matches, 40 matches. But on the mentality of winners, even Chelsea dressing room on them, and it is going to help. But at City, they don't particularly need that because leaders need also. Gondwan, Ruben Diaz, no,
so, but sporting wise, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Because they say City team don't add that one.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
And almost you say players in Bua, for instance, Obi say Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Do baby are heavy.
Exactly.
Yeah, their motivation be man. Kevin De Bruyne here to win trophies for Man City.
Obi let me on my Madrid example of Luka Modric. So Modric is still playing.
I know. I 1 out of 1,000.
Okay.
So as I say, until I make us say to you, Madrid no. Say Ode almost situation in compare City difference in so.
Yeah.
Because we are talking about Man City. Yeah. Now there's someone who result and no.
Yeah.
So we are sporting director now in here. Questions are able to say, okay. Now this is a team for a very long time. I want to dominate to England and to some extent Europe.
Yeah.
Motivation behind OBM to win trophies at the bottom now.
Yeah.
We are no few or more yini. And I ain't saying any project from because when they are saying, Kevin De Bruyne, I'm not if you say, age in your side, you know, and sporting, it makes sense.
Yeah. And no, the job was done. City furniture of Hampton Wanderers for Eufie by a goal to 0. Solitary goal 1-0 and almost share El Honum. And Unti Amasiti Abeda Arsenal 3 points, which Arsenal second okay. Because and then Arsenal ball against Bournemouth. So when you're the maximum points now, they may risk not being second. And now after the game, you know, Utie Pep Guardiola will say, "Obon the contract new year, ABO correct Arsenal ex nephew against Tima, your friend of Bournemouth. The focus is on the Champions League, but now as a Ghanaian, when I saw say Mikel Arteta Akko pre-match press conference. According to my church, we say Andre Bata essay. They believe that Thomas Partey about the most minutes as a 6. And also position one of the most important players. In fact, Mikel Arteta described him as a starter. And it's pointing to the fact that Arsenal for the contract extension that he so desires and he so wants. You know, I think they're a very good one. I would want. There's a part of me Partey's story at Arsenal will be ended without winning anything. I understand the conversation about money Nisika, any area since it makes a lot of sense. But I would want to before say Partey be free Arsenal, Obenya baby, but Andoni Areola and the Bournemouth neighbor. Also in a week where Arsenal have to go away to the Parc des Princes and overturn a 1-0 deficit. Rich, that probably was the game in Nemets National. It was tough for me. Because Arsenal 2 games before Champions League games, the goals have been unders. And your goals are also. And Arsenal can win, but Bournemouth are also stubborn. How do you pick a pick for that? You know what we say today, the analysis, but we put it together. And the picks, I'll be to enjoy. Then to this big one.
Don't
worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Rich. Liverpool motivation enough to beat Chelsea.
Maybe I know you. Say game here, some grandmas are a god of honor.
I just be among God of honor. Now, and the analysis I made,
some of the couldn't come on.
Made it for the very first time. Said this is the very first Chelsea now the most God of honors.
And some have 5. Hey, Munsu
That powerful team.
Oh,
let's take now.
And go for you moment.
Let's not walk around for God of honor. Chelsea is easy. Minimum that.
And go for ya dapa.
Aye. And can you say Andy, you're very good.
My mama be. So Liverpool players, no.
Even
me catch a one about wow. Omudu anama catch us esrem. So on see aboyen sem. Ma din komo yo. As for anyone be no part one.
And yes, and Andy na. Or you're a good researcher. I probably would have gone to research that start again because it just starts and I say, hey, why are the most?
That's why I am a Leicester.
Wow.
Leicester we.
And now in the pre-match press conference for Enzo Maresca and Anna Slotting, you know, there were some really interesting revelations about Bunting. One, Anna Slot said, "Onye shocked, but why you surprised to say, Abrantia your friend Enzo Maresca in the Chelsea team, the rich. Abrantia your friend Enzo Maresca in the Chelsea team, you know, up till now, or share the gap between Chelsea and Liverpool na emuwa." Because Abra Chelsea, any Liverpool share Anfield, you know. The better team on the field of play was Chelsea, but Liverpool found a way to win. Each, Omuye and a slot sa, and a interview ni we no koyo. Ena Enzo Maresca by. Maresca by na in some trouble to the same like similar question. Omo for free and a slot response him. Ena omo bisa and a slot. Omo say Maresca say and a slot say gab no wa. Na uji tumana no say ane gab ne de wunim minim ono ana slot na so hubi gab no emuwa but no penny say we are closing down na ye did say by the time you bedu ano ni ye closing down because Liverpool for no experienced players omo bono players omo a lot of difference makers. That is why maybe omo yes adian which it got me thinking. Chelsea for the kind Liverpool for no God of honor pen. And no
COVID time no.
Ne Frank Lampard almost I share Chelsea. A mom God of honor you know what I boom. And God of honor will not be enough to win the game.
Okay.
Chelsea would have to play the game and then win it. Trent Alexander-Arnold to say, and a slot to say, game ne no about against Chelsea no. Obey some substitutions. All the team nina, but certain players will set off. Niaya Peki and net from Liverpool. They say Alisson will be imposed. Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Ibu Konate, Alexander-Arnold, Gravenberch, McAllister, Elliott, Salah, Diaz, and Chiesa. Which okay say last 2 summers. Not Liverpool for no abeng home. Chelsea for no vie Maresca Caicedo. And Liverpool for no so mu see according to Maresca Caicedo. Jurgen Klopp and Casa friend. But they told them say they've given Chelsea their word. And then they want to go and play for Chelsea. And see how Liverpool were almost done with Southampton for Barca and Romeo Lavia. And just before it ended, Chelsea went behind Liverpool, got 2 midfielders now. Fast forward 2 seasons. Maresca Caicedo one of the best midfielders our league, but on G League. It is a young Dutch midfielder. Of free buying. And Ababeja Liverpool fee for somebody who wasn't an out and out 6. And only the Liverpool to win. And then Yami had much now. Maresca Caicedo, any Enzo, any Abrantia friend Romeo Lavia will stand on the touchline and then applaud Abrantia, your friend Ryan Gravenberch, together with Enzo Fernandez. Say, or no Gravenberch edge league. No. Enzo Maresca say open because a good learning curve for the boys no. To learn that sometimes so be deserve idea about some man marriage. I know that in Caicedo's head. A part of you telling that it could live up and G League no. We will live up with team Niman come G League you. And that is something that is going to linger on. Marriage, it should be a motivation, especially for Lavia. because we are unfit for a very long time. And for Chelsea team, no, Makani several times say whether Liverpool are motivated and also when you're motivated, the only reason I bet you about Champions League be say on the table no. Chelsea fit is on them. Say Chelsea send the matches in now. Not Nottingham Forest send the matches in now. Now Aston Villa send the matches in now. What will happen is that Chelsea will place fit, Nottingham Forest will place sit, and then team friend Aston Villa will place 7th, and Chelsea go and play in the Champions League. There was some personal convictions, say Rich. Some of the games that Abraham Chef's Romeo Lavia are starting have been some of the best games of Chelsea this season. And in that game away at Anfield, there was a certain Romeo Lavia in the middle of the park who played well. Me, mature several times on Twitter and on Facebook and a lot of analysts. My title and say Romeo Lavia a Chelsea golden ticket in qualifying for the Champions League next season. Because our team are rich. For every positional play manager, ne deep line playmaker and the number 6, lone 6. And yet I saw the money enemy. I saw the more box to box. But the lone 6 is very important to him. And nothing that runs the Fiifi-Man City, Pep Guardiola be doing 3 who's a plan. And nothing that every time, no matter what Frankie de Jong or whatever will happen to them, Hansi Flick will play Frankie and even add Pedri to it because these guys are obsessed with control. And the fact that very, very likely say Enzo, Maresca, Benya, Abraham, Romeo Lavia will stay fit in the last few weeks now. Some good omen to Chelsea for now. Rich, the game is almost game set and match in terms of mentality of players now. And now Chelsea boys need in come from Jadon Sancho to Abraham, Trevor Chalobah, Obi Edin come. Now Trevor put here, say it's a tight race, you know. It's about 5 teams that can make the Champions League. And the game against Liverpool is going to be crucial for us. According to Jadon, I say we've got good momentum. We've got good home form. We are looking forward to it and hopefully we can get all the 3 points. Which Liverpool game no about time I say Chelsea for a little on the ascendancy. You can talk of the lack of motivation from Chelsea for no. But Chelsea for no are on the ascendancy. Which meaning Nicolas Jackson in the last 3 games. Ababa Beshe, last 2 games. Ababa Beshe 3 goals for Chelsea. Before Senna Obebo the game against Everton, now Premier League game, Abraham Nicolas Jackson had only scored 1 goal outside of the box. That was against Brentford somewhere in December. Rich, in 2 games, Nicolas Jackson had shot Barca against Everton outside the box. And once I saw Barca BM against a team my friend Garden in the Conference League out the box. Akwakoshe Omubisa in the post-match press conference. Rich, Nicolas Jackson say, "Oti bench wana odi komono eni nyome nyina no. Esi seen is so come back so on shot. Na the confidence never. And the confidence seems to be going on well. The only thing I have about your friend Cole Palmer and I still all struggle, but then the goals aren't coming. Me who start to na me nim se me engineer na say me engineer. Cole Palmer statistics this season. Obi about 4 months enko year. Over 20, I think 23 goals, 22 goals. And over 15 assists. And over 150 chance created. In a season where, in the last few months, Nyema Nkoye, Emma Branche, Fred Cooper, Rich. On the field of play, Chelsea have the motivation. And then there is no tactics to that game. Romeo Lavia, are back. Chalobah is doing his job. Liverpool is slightly motivated. If you want to qualify for the Champions League, and you mean Enzo, Maresca, and Maresca, they have to go there and then go and win the match. Na bibia enko kama and for more yedi besia na yedi code no for eneno edi atuja Michelle so you investor and now congratulations to ma Moody is 7 odd ni nyina no congratulations to mu nyina ene enso ya hyehyɛ edi abrama wa ase ye bompa say erade a otonso green egu ye code no so no ene onto ne sa ensanso mayen first one 1C 8E AD39. Second one here 1C 8E 9C32. Third one here 1C 8E F561. Messi should be 1C 8E F561. And the last one no 1C 8E0067. Which into your investor there. There you have it. And yet NN9 I mean we are Simbiano. You can screenshot and then write it down. BBR and you come on.
Okay. Fiifi-Manfred at the no. Benjamin Lampard on Facebook say Liverpool has won the league. We are not going to play